of the organization, distinguished guests, we are here today to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of TDDC. And the timing is kind of perfect, with the finale of TDDC, whose in-real-life campaign is on hiatus, being upon us. But fear not, a new campaign is coming soon. So this is just an awesome chance to look back at the history of TDDC. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Orestria. You may remember me from such roles as Wego, Oluana, Samantha Higgins, and Lady Hazamura. To recap, I chose the categories for this award show. Patrons, patreon.com/Demonac, made the nominations, and then anybody who wanted to could vote. But there were two categories where there was basically only one nominee. And so they got their awards by default.
The two sweetest words in the English language. Default, default, default.
For the category of biggest laugh, there was really only one nomination. Ride the Lightning.
Making love to a dragon can't be too safe.
Or two dragons.
Whoa! Whoa! She doesn't know what she's gonna do with it. Whoa!
He was playing the fiddle.
Oh wow! Whoa!
It's not much of a surprise. From the rare use of at-the-table audio, Quill's distinctive laugh of realization, and the number of times that we've called back to it in the series, it's definitely a standout moment. The episode is even named for it. Favorite Krillidin moment. I am an idiot who neglected to make a favorite Krillidin moment category, but quite a few people did write in for one. And everyone who wrote in for one agreed on what it should be. So, favorite Krillidin moment is the Gatling gun versus the large force.
A large force. Krillidin unleashes a devastating volley, 4 supercharged arrows splitting into 8. Well, that was fun. Can I sleep now?
Krillidin hasn't had as much time as the rest of the party with us, and this is definitely a standout moment for him. And discussion of the nerfing has been brought up many times. That Attack on Titan inspired animation is sick. And I mean, who doesn't love a watch-out, right? And now, on to the results of the public voting. The nominees for favorite fight are Epsilon, Beta, the Deathfin fight, Mortival, and the duel with Marp. And the winner is the Deathfin fight.
The monitor who killed Angel's master, or the monitor who killed Little One's mother.
I thought for a second you said 70 images.
No, not yet. What do you mean, yet?
Multiform!
Oh my god. Stop casting stuff.
Spellcaster.
Wand user, I'm not really a... But with each strike his hands disappear, and hit Draven all over, each attack from a different direction. Think 53.
In one way, I'm surprised. The duel with Marp is the first real defining moment of the series for me. But let's be real, some of the older fights are hindered by just the sheer improvement of animation that the series has undergone. And we've been wanting some Deathfin action the whole series, with the constant tease of the missed monitor counter. And here we finally get our encounter, and it's a double serving with a healthy serving of bullshit powers on the side. Favorite Legends video. Demonac makes more than just TDDC. The Legends series are videos that show us other aspects of the Deathfin campaign world, often depicting, well, legends rather than factual stories. The nominees are the Red Sash, the Death Equation, Sand, and the Bronze Death. And the winner for Favorite Legends video is the Bronze Death.
As great as you. The Bronze Death. Prepare. Good, good. I see I still maintain the reach advantage.
It's called Dungeons and Dragons. I think D&D players all have stories of encounters with dragons. So to pit one against an iconic feature of the campaign, the Kuatoa monitor, I mean, it's just an iconic idea on its own. Add some top-tier Demonac animation, which finally lets him show us the kind of fights that he sees in his mind's eyes, with some really cool lighting effects, and you have one hell of a video. The nominees for favorite recurring character are Dwarf Daggerface, the Rahjs, Rygax, and Lids. And the winner for favorite recurring character is the Rahjs.
What will come of your sacrifice today, but I have faith.
The odds are favorable in the long run.
Oh, what now? The cat people are calling again. I think it's for you. I thought this place was hard to find.
Extremely hard, but it was known to us. The holograms of the Rahjs each pull down a sleeve, showing the same little X-shaped scars.
Of course. Also, we do have their communication stone with us. Pretty sure that's actually how they find us.
I have to warn you that we will fall out of communication with you soon for an extended period of time, possibly a week or more.
Oh, no.
Why?
A critical junction is approaching, which revolves around an event which was very unlikely to occur. However, an extremely low probability chain of recent incidents have unexpectedly flipped the odds, such that the key event is now almost certain to take place, requiring a massive restructure of our fate matrix.
So you guessed wrong and it's messing you up?
If you understood anything about probability, you would know that unlikely events are very different from impossible ones.
After the Kuo-toa, I think one of the big defining features of TDDC has been the Rahjs, an unusual group of Rakshasa who could have been one-off antagonists but ended up being allies / quest givers. Their eerie introduction with that calm calculation of casualties.
According to your fate matrix, you will almost certainly be destroyed in a direct confrontation with them,
while inflicting a mere 1.5 casualties in return.
Will always stand out. I like the seeming contrast between their calculating nature and the inherent spiritual aspects, since they're dealing with Fey bargains, literal spirit energy. Also, Hazimura is my favorite recurring voice role for the series, so I'm happy for her. While our fate matrix suggested a strong likelihood of receiving this award, we nevertheless appreciate your favor. Our nominees for favorite one-off character are TR4, the Magnificent Daggerface, Father Fields, Ba'ab, and Lady Myelana. And the winner is TR4.
Re-enable dimensional screens. Alright, I'm asking the questions here, and I want to know what... Good lord, that's a large horse. How do you even ride that thing?
It's times like these where you know it's a D&D campaign and not a constructed story. Warforged and TDDC are one of those many fun details about this world, and this is a particularly fun example. The way he survived by using different pieces to keep himself going, accidentally turning himself into the cutest Eldritch Horror. I definitely understand why he left an impact on people. I cried when that dice roll came up. I'm still mad that he's a one-off character. I think Demonac is too, because the TR4 voice is a very common one to show up when Demonac is choosing voices for patron questions in the extra videos. I bet DRAVEN could have done some cool research and maybe helped him to keep going. The next category is Favorite Non-TDDC Demonac Project, and the nominees are Another Gaming Comic, Legends/Lore Videos, the Daggerface Miniseries, and D&D Mini-Tales. Our winner is Legends and Lore Videos.
Then it began crawling away, but the ooze bubbled up a grave malediction.
I bind you to this task. You must count all the grains of sand in this desert. Until you have counted them all, you will be able to do nothing else save to drink from this bowl. This will provide enough water for you to survive.
I think ADC being not on YouTube is maybe lesser known than some of the other projects, and the Daggerface miniseries has just started. Meanwhile, Legends and Lore videos have everything you could want. They're typically shorter than a TDDC episode, and usually have the best animation that Demonac can do at the time they're made. And they share more information about the world. They're also easier to share with someone who doesn't follow TDDC because you don't need as much setup. The nominees for favorite patron perk are Questions in the Extras videos, Demonac Dice, Music Downloads, Discord Roll, the Mixed Media Club, and Story Downloads. And the winner is... Questions in the Extras videos.
My amazing Patreon patrons get extras videos about a week early, giving them a chance to ask questions, which I answer as best I can without spoilers, and then read in silly voices for the public video on YouTube. Like these. Sentient Construct asked,
I feel like I've got to ask this, since this is an extras video and you might answer it. They are out of the forest, right?
Hard to say no to having a place to get more information out of the creator, huh? I think Demonac does often answer questions in the Discord, and in YouTube comments too, but this is the most visible way he does it so, since everyone gets to see the questions highlighted. The nominees for Favorite Angel Moment are Taking Down Mortival, No Malone, Defending Polaron, Attacking the Hostage, FEYWILD, and her creepy laugh. And the winner is... Attacking the Hostage.
I'm going to attack the woman. She's helping them. It's morally ambiguous, but it's a good tactical move. You want her? I'm going to take her away from you. Take your attack. Awesome, Angel. This is an Angel move.
I think attacking the hostage benefits from being part of defending Polaron. We all know the saying, don't split the party. Here we have a solo party member, with a lot of NPC support, having an encounter on their own, and shining. And while the party overall is very do-goody, Angel herself is not. Whether or not one agrees with her tactical move, the cold calculating, I don't give an F about the hostage, I'm removing that pawn from their board, is a reminder that she is an assassin. The nominees for Favorite Little One Moment are The Duel with Mark, I Elder Mountain Hammer the Power Source, I Don't Care, Fix My Junk, and his reactions to Rygax. And the winner is... I Elder Mountain Hammer the Power Source.
You think you can repair this thing? Probably. Yeah, sure I can. I'm supremely confident. Okay, good enough for me. I Elder Mountain Hammer the Power Source. Okay. He can't control the controller if it's got no power. DRAVEN will fix it later. I didn't think that's what you meant! If we turn off the thing, he's got nothing. No. It's done. No! Oh, you said you could fix it. Yeah, assuming it was still working.
DRAVEN's panicked response really adds a lot to the moment as well. The nominees for Favorite Black Moment are Don't Attack DRAVEN, Backlash, Can I Make a Free Intimidate Check, Attack Me, Dammit, I'm the Tank, Negotiating with the Rahjas mid-combat, and Stop Breaking DRAVEN. And the winner is... the Backlash kill.
70 damage! Black activated his Retributive Amulet, and because the attack is critical and, obviously, dealt 10 plus damage, it triggered all his other retributive effects, dealing at least 3/4 of the damage back to the attacker. The backlash is so severe that Varn, having taken a sizable hit from the searing charge at the start of the fight, dies, as though cut down by the wrath of Sirius herself.
That shining moment where a character's build comes to full fruition, tanking and reflecting enough damage to kill the enemy. Like, that's the dream, right? Even one of the other nominees was only possible as an extension of this moment.
Getting him all the way back to full health.
Can I make an Intimidate check?
Another situation where your build works so well, the DM has to nerf you afterward. The next category is Favorite DRAVEN Moment, and the nominees are Immortality, sacrificing 7 to save GE7, kill stealing in general, he's drinking our treasure, spring forth Burly Protector, and reactions to the FEYWILD. And the winner is his reactions to the FEYWILD.
Ugh. Like, yeah, FEYWILD, everything's different. What?
I've talked about some of what I see as the really standout features of the campaign, and it says a lot about Demonac's world building that at this point, I'm just used to the FEYWILD you can only dig down so far, and in the Shadowfell you can only go up so high features. Luckily, DRAVEN is here to be loudly flummoxed by it all. My favorite is the reaction to the Tall One situation.
Hello? A fox spirit told us to give this to you, and places it among the stars.
What? You can't do that!
The nominees for Favorite Story Arc are Polaron, FEYWILD, and the Week of Hell. And the winner is... Polaron!
Don't worry, guys. He's monologuing. We've got this. He steps out from behind the portal, or rather, he straightens up.
Oh, he's huge.
Gargantuan. Its space is 4x4. I knew it would be a big f***ing mech. The strategic withdrawal unit, though not literally stitched together from regular golems, has many parts clearly based on the standard golem designs. For example, its left arm heavily resembles the weapon of a fire suppression system.
And I get it. This is a fun arc. We have the general cool exploration of the Ytarran facility, which would be fun by itself. The Polaron charges and the different kinds of defensive mechs are fun to learn about. But there's an element of dread. Things did not go well last time they were at an Ytarran facility. They lost to a Dark Ancient and got the Astral Plague. And then the party starts communicating with this controller, and there's this tension of whether the facility is going to be against them or with them in this battle against the Dark Ancient as the cherry on top. Before I award the big 2 awards, I just want to take a moment here to say that Demonac, I'm so proud of you. You have always been creating, doodling the most square cars in your school notes, creating ridiculous superpowers when playing Care Bears with me, making story after story. I read AGC when it was coming out. Somehow Dad is the one who told me about TDDC, whereupon I immediately bullied you into letting me help. Because I'm excited and thankful to be a part of this, to be a part of you being able to make your living through art. Being here to watch as you improve your craft. Seriously, I was watching the older episodes to get clips for the nominations video, and the difference was so stark. I'm incredibly proud of you for finding your own way and having the courage to pursue your dreams. I'm always looking forward to what you come up with next, like maybe more chapters of Mage Captain Sahira. It's taken a lot of determination and hard work to get where you are. Alright, now that I've made Demonac immensely uncomfortable by praising him, it's time for the big ones. Yes, every award show has the categories that are the most anticipated. Things like Best Film, Best Actor, Best Actress at the Oscars. And for me, these last 2 categories were the ones I was most interested in. Favorite episode and favorite party member. And the nominees for favorite episode of TDDC are The Messenger, Hexes, Him, The Final Challenge, episode 56. The winner for favorite episode is Him.
Should be invisible to anyone who didn't come through it. Probably true seeing.
You realize he can see you then?
Well, at the moment he's facing away from Angel.
So he's surrounded by dead people?
They don't seem particularly aware of anything, including him, but yes, there are zombies all over the place, including some near him.
Okay, Angel's gonna drop down using invisibility to hide from the zombies, but using zombies to hide from him. And I'll try to circle around to where I can see his face. No, just come back. We've established they're enemies. Just come back. We don't care who they are. I've got a forest of zombies. Stealth check 41.
How far do you want to be from him?
20 feet.
So you get about parallel to the portal, looking at him side on, and you recognize his face from when he was impaling you with a mithril spear. You remember him from the Lich's point of view. It is Swain. He looks over at you.
Of course.
The build-up, the song, the art, the reveal. Him! The party meets Swain, he of the abs. He who is followed around by banging club music. He who cannot be bothered to cross that river. Our party is not usually a group that runs away, but when the legendary vampire hunter Rygax himself shows up and starts giving away fancy scrolls to get them out of the situation, flee they do. Which sets us up on delightful Week of Hell, which as we all know is titled because Little One had to put up with Rygax for a week. Because they can't portal home because of the things Swain did to them. And finally, favorite party member. Is it Angel, our delightfully creepy cute assassin? Is it Little One, our impulsive warrior? Is it Krillodin, the new guy on the block? Is it Draven, the kill-stealing artificer? Is it Black, Draven's burly defender? The winner of the favorite party member category is Draven Rowe. Here to accept the award on Draven's behalf is his player, Quill18.
Hey folks, Draven here, or rather Quill18, who plays as Draven, and I'm so happy that you guys voted for Draven as your favorite party member. I'm really blown away. The fact of the matter is, I'm 42 now. I've been playing D&D since I was 15, including I started playing D&D with the person who plays Little One in the group. It's crazy, right? And in all those years and all the characters I've played, Draven is my personal favorite character as well. And a large part of that goes because of the great players and the great characters we had at the table. Draven's personality was made more interesting by the contrast of Little One's bravado, Black stoicism, Angel's darkness, and Kryllidin's sense of humor, but also, and perhaps more importantly, the amazing world and story that Demonac created for this land, and the fact that I was able to make a character that played against trope, where I wasn't a loner adventurer. No, Draven was integrated and a part of the world. He had this defunct nobility title. He was married. He had a son, and had all these things impacted his connection to the world and his desires, how he would advance things. You know, he started off very interested in pushing the interest of the human kingdoms, but then had to develop a broader worldview. And I don't think I'll ever have a character like Draven and experience like playing in Demonac's campaign, which was truly life-changing. And I'm looking forward to seeing where else things will go in the future. Anyway, again, thank you very much for this tremendous honor, and I'll see you next time!
I am so tempted to end the video there. Perfect outro. But I think I want to take this chance to say thank you, everyone! The fact that you're here supporting my brother's art means so much to me, and I know it means a lot to him too. A toast. Cheers to TDDC, cheers to Demonac, and cheers to whatever's coming next. Ah, what the hell.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Next time! Next time!
Next time!
Next time! Next time!
Next time!
Next time on Tales from My D&D Campaign.
Thanks, Orestria. And thanks to all the patrons who've supported me through the years, and to everyone who got to the end of a TDDC episode and decided to watch the next one.